Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Finally, senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this a brand new day. And remember, no matter who you are valid. A little catch there in my throat. How about that? Now I've got hairs falling into my eyes. Holy smokes, and I had everything ready just before I started recording. Oh boy, a couple things I want to talk about, but not all that much. Yesterday, I talked about this yesterday during my vlogging. It rained. It was raining pretty much off and on all day. More on than off, unfortunately. And I don't like going walkies in the rain, not because I don't like getting wet, but because I don't like getting splashed by vehicles. But I went out walkies last night at about 7:30. I didn't want to go too late, but I needed to go out late enough that there weren't going to be a lot of cars on the road. Well, it was a nasty walk, but the rain stopped periodically and then came back horrifically and then went away. But when I got back here, everything was all cleared up. It stopped raining. Horrible on my way while I was walking. All done with that when I finished my walk. And now it's a nice day out there. It's damp. It's been raining. So there's going to be puddles everywhere. I don't know if I'll be able to walk on my favorite dirt roads and paths and all that, because it's been raining for 3 days. The ground can only absorb so much so fast. So we shall see. But looking up there to remind myself, ADHD, one of the things that I did do, you see, you cannot have cannabis products on site, but cannabis is legal in Washington state. So you can use it, you just can't have it on site. So I bought a pre-roll for my walk back. Now, most pre-rolls are tapered. They have a fat end and then a smaller area where the base is. Now, they don't have filters like cigarettes, but they do have a base which is just this folded cardboard. It's just like a sheet of cardboard that's been folded into a small thing to fit inside of there to keep the weed from coming all the way just through and choking you. It hits the cardboard, which lets the air through and holds the weed inside. And since I get the oil infused ones, they pack even more of a punch. The one that I found, full gram, they are fat from beginning to end. They have a small, very fat, round end to keep the weed inside, but the rest of it is just solid fat. It doesn't taper. And that's good, because when they taper, it gets harder to draw as you get toward the end because it's smaller and the area is getting full up and it's just not as good. But this one, it burned nice all the way down. It was good. It was nice. It made the walk home very pleasant. Definitely a thumbs up on that. Not something I'm going to do every night because it's expensive. So it's a treat, not a regular feature. But I also wanted to talk about, this is a short video today because we have a community meeting today. In fact, it's right here. It's not going to say anything other than this was put up on my front door, just like everybody got one on their door. My neurodivergence demands habit and routine. My ADHD demands occasional chaos. But it has to be chaos and disruptions on my terms. A mandatory meeting once a month isn't something that I can get my neurodivergence around to go, oh, this is just habit and routine. No, this is a break in habit, routine, schedule. It is 12:03. This meeting is at 2 o'clock. I am going to get antsier and antsier and unable to sit in my seat the closer I get to 2 o'clock. And then I am going to be a miserable bundle of social anxieties in the actual meeting itself. And then I'm going to come back in here and I am just going to huddle and decompress from all that. I am not a mess, but everything is disrupted. My schedule's disrupted. I don't want to start anything because I'm going to have to stop. Ugh, I can't wait for this to be over so I can get back to schedule, habit, routine. I like the occasional breakup and change in things. But boy, oh boy, not very often and more on my terms. Such is life, though. I will survive. I've had monthly meetings here every month for like 2 some odd years now. So, not like I'm not used to it. And then, I wanted to talk about the game Decayed again. Because I don't know if what I'm going to show you is just because they are a devout Christian, or if it has something to do with the game. I don't really think it has much to do with the game, because it is, after all, you're trapped in a hospital where, like a cosmic horror thing, you've got to escape from either the nurse or the surgeon or the amalgamation, the thing that has been created, and it's played with cards and all this. But on the side, I just noticed today, and I've had this for a while, so how I just noticed it today, 1 Corinthians 10:31. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do everything for the glory of God. Does that have to... That doesn't really seem to have to do anything with the game, but on the other hand, I mean, there's nothing wrong with putting that on the side. Of course not. I'm just confused by it. Because it seems an odd place, an odd verse to put in for this. But there you go. I'm not going to complain. I have my own beliefs. I was baptized into the Christian church. So I'm not going to go and say it's awful to have that on there. I'm just confused about whether it's just the person's beliefs, or do they think it ties in with the game? I don't know. But if you could like, comment, share, and subscribe, that'd be very cool. Greatly appreciated. Definitely a thumbs up. Each one of my Patreon patrons, you are beautiful and awesome people. Thumbs up and thank you. I appreciate your help to no end. Tugging on this to suddenly make my shirt look better. I appreciate your help to no end. You are truly beautiful and awesome people. Don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Thumbs up. Thank you. For everybody that leaves me a comment, you two are beautiful and awesome people in your own way. I read every comment that YouTube shows me. I thumbs up every comment that YouTube lets me. I answer as many comments as my nerve compression will allow. I feel that it is good to engage. I enjoy it. And also, I think it's important to let you know that you've been hurt. And I do play an internet game of calling out a writer's prompt or putting out a secret word to be written into the comments for blatant engagement farming, and it is nice to be heard. The last people that played were Leo Tom Music, thumbs up, thank you, greatly appreciated. Jesse Koskinen, thumbs up and thank you, definitely a thumbs up, always good to see you. Gus Garrett 6838, thumbs up and thank you, definitely. Adrian Bryan 0327, thumbs up, thank you, greatly appreciated. Chris and all their incarnations and flavors, thumbs up and greatly appreciated. Toilet Decimator, thumbs up, thank you, always good to see you. And Momoka, thumbs up, thank you, greatly appreciate it, definitely a thumbs up. And if you have watched this far, if you could, as a writer's prompt, tell me, do you think Andrea, this waif-like survivor, will be a survivor through to the end? Or, failing that, if you could type, not failing, if you don't want to do that, that's what I mean, failing that, good lord. If you don't want to do that, if you could just type decayed into the comments, that would be truly awesome. Is it mandatory? No, of course not. But if you do choose to do so, that would be very cool. Definitely a thumbs up. I won't think any worse of you if you don't, but thumbs up if you do. And of course, if you aren't watching this far, you're not going to be doing anything because you're not watching. I mean, you'll be doing things, conceivably metabolizing. So yeah, I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to become a bundle of nerves as I get closer to the meeting time, and then I'm going to go out walkies later tonight and be able to take a full walkies because it's not raining. Hokey smokes, definitely a thumbs up on that. Hopefully you can get done with the things that you would like to get done. Also a definite thumbs up. So, until we meet again, you take care, have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very, very good thing. I still have not written down any words of wisdom. Maybe I just don't have any. Hokey smokes. Anyway, I need to click on this so that I can reach over. Well, slide the mouse over and then click on the stop recording button.